Hello and welcome to the Gauge Look, and we're back with Setra and the Throne of Souls campaign. Okay, so as always our updates are on. We've managed to reach the Tomb King's soul amount quite some time ago actually, and we've only managed to harvest Arcan's soul twice. Obviously our other campaign objectives: take the capital of the Empire, capital of the High Elves, and the capital of the Lizardmen, regardless of who controls them, and to reach 10,000 souls for each species. We are getting there with the humans and the greenskins, but we are really lacking on everyone else. So, we now have the big daddy-o back though. Setra is back. He is recuperating a little bit though, so let's just have a look. Regiments of Renown. Oh, we can get the Kepler Guard. I don't remember unlocking them, but obviously we have. So, they're probably my favourite units actually, the Kepler Guard. We will probably get rid of one of these guys then, because it looks like, yeah, the Blessed Legion will be available next turn. We have a bit of a mishmash of an army situation going on with these guys. To have a wee think about what we're going to do there. And okay, no, you carry on as it is. You are supposed to be going in to aid that. You, my friend, what were you up to actually? So that public order is actually going up, so let's go back down there, because I always lose public order here, I do indeed. Is there anything else we can get here? It's the tax rate actually, that might not be a bad idea. And if I remember rightly, my ranger force is now ready. It is, yes. Now, do we have any trade agreements with any of these little buggers up here? I mean, you'll hate me. You'll also hate me.
You come bearing arms.
I do come bearing arms, and we're going to start raiding again, my friends.
Now we go.
It's not a bad income, 344. You have one Ushabti, one Screaming Skull Catapult. You're obviously the ranger, so you've got extra capabilities with range units, hence all these guys. And do we have another army here? We do. I'm really just kind of keeping you there though. And we have something over here, don't we? Oh, we have a rebellion. Ah, that's that army down there. Oh yes, I'm allied with the dwarves, of course. And I'll bring that army back down to finish off Fagin's inventory afterwards. You, my friends, will finish off Arcan. Okay, so we're going to end turn, and obviously we are obviously reading the fan fiction by the last Spartan, so we will get into it again. Okay, so it's about time the Bone Men started fighting back, grunted Fongor Son. There was a chorus of agreements from other than Cornate champions who were all growing bored of the skirmishes, and by all report were the ones who kept starting fights with each other rather than other groups. Be that as it may, said the Black King, who sat upon his throne, with his demonic sword, which blazed with dark energy, rested upon his lap. If the undead begin to mass, then we need to begin preparing for battle. I want all of you to organise your warriors and begin travelling in larger groups. Silence passed among gathered champions. Some of them began eyeing each other wearily. If none of you shall follow my command, then we may settle the dispute now, he said while patting his sword for emphasis. Some of the warriors bristled at this and tightly gripped their weapons. In the end, none had drawn swords or evoked challenges. It was a refreshing change for the Black King to work with warriors who cared more about material wealth or mindlessly pleasing the dark gods. He then dismissed warriors who left his tent. The Black King had heard a report from the Iranian riders of George's Flesh Flare of their encounter in the desert. The survivors were fed to the ogres for their failure. This sounds familiar. I haven't already read this, have I? I have read this already. I am sorry, because it ends this chapter on "My will be done," and we have definitely read that. Okay, I will get there. I do apologise. Luckily, this is all contained online on fanfiction.net, if any of you guys are interested. There's some really good stuff on that, by the way, if you are interested in anything fanfiction related. Like some of them are, you know, as close to professional novels as you can imagine, honestly. Very impressive. Nothing much is going on in our end turn. They are obviously getting quite a lot longer now. Okay, so my story is currently The Last Awakening by Sparta. And I believe... oh, we've got a fight. We are now on Chapter 2, the preparations for war. Okay, so we'll start that up in the next turn. I apologise for speaking what we've already spoken. Okay, I couldn't win that. That is a pity. I have to take that back. That being said, I'll take some jars, so it's not always a bad thing. Okay, so we have this army here. You should have...
Be done.
Okay, quick save. I don't really mind if I lose any of these forces.
Legions withdraw.
No, all good.
Occupy
Okay.
it in mine.
Occupy it. And you've got a little bit better, which is always nice.
Your Highness.
Okay, so let's get some more jars. And to be fair, you are supposed to be an actual army for me. As in an all-conquering army, so... And I believe there was something there as well, wasn't there?
Cannot stand against them.
Okay, if you can come up there.
Find my harem.
I've got my war sphinx, of course.
Greatness.
Okay, if you can replenish a little bit more. And you can replenish a little bit more as well. Wizard's Callous Palace. I have the Panther. I am going to lose that, I think. Let's try and get some more defense. We will send you back down. I'm wondering if we should ignore the right flank. Because I'm not at war with anybody here that I'm aware of. So we are going to ignore that for a wee while. The problem we've got is we've got savage orcs playing around. Saying that, that's a long way to come. Do I have any army capacity? No. What can I get here? We can get weapons. Get 1 arcane items. We want some regeneration items, of course. I can't remember where that one is. So we've got a couple of arcane items, I think. So there's one there. There's some armor with regeneration. I feel like there's less stuff here. I must go mad. We need spices, which we're going to get in the next turn, actually. So that'll be nice. Just get some regeneration there. Am I at war with them? I don't believe I am. El Aliad looks like a very cool little city. Doesn't look very dwarven, but... Now, I do have the diplomatic options mod on. So I'm wondering if I could eventually vassalize these guys.
Aye. Let's hear what you have to say.
I
We'll hear
reckon
it before Oathgold.
they might eventually.
Doubtful.
Yeah, so I don't really want to fight. As in... Yeah, so I'm going to get you to come down here. Okay, enter. Oh yes, and we've got the ranger. Can you make any more money there? What about there? Nice, okay. We're going to go up into Empire territory. Eventually I would like to make this army a very strong army, but we will see. And we're going to bring Setra back down here. Go through the homeland to go and get the book. I can't remember which book it is there. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a superb one. 10 jars and 15% research rate. Very good. Okay, so let's start on our new chapter. Kneeling down into the muddy earth, the Lord looked upon the inferno which raged across his estate. His heart was filled with grief, as his eyes barely held back the tears which had already been ready to burst. His armour was stained in ash, suit, much of exposed flesh was red with burns. He heard the clatter of plate mail around him, and his trance was broken. He saw several knights wearing the tabards of the Duke's own knights of the realm. One of the men stepped forward. In his left hand he held a scroll, which he unfurled and recited from it. By order of Duke Marquand de Aquin, you have been charged and found guilty of the crime of treason towards the dukedom and all of Bretonia. Lies, the lord thought, as his grief was quickly turned into shock, then towards anger. He was the Marquis for the lady's sake. He had spent his entire life protecting Bretonia from its enemies. Dozens of names came into the lord's mind. Names of political rivals, enemies, anyone who would swoop as low as to murder the family. His rage intensified. His wife and children, of whom now nothing but ashes lay within his estate. Swiftly reaching for his long sword, he had dropped beside him. The lord rose up and charged the knights of the realm. He roared a bestial war cry as he swiftly plunged his sword into the neck of the knight who had spoken earlier. Jesus Christ, there's some epicness going on here. Saying that. What do you want? Trade agreement? Yeah. You can stay alive. I kind of like the idea of having Bretonian knights in my... protecting my coastline, shall we say. These goddamn errantry, though, are going to have to pay a fee. Bearing in mind, guys, that trade is one of the only ways I can make any sort of decent amount of money. So it's very important for us. Servants sacrificed. Yeah, servants can be sacrificed. Are we saving up for anything in particular? Probably are. I think I want to grow this province though. Okay. So you're almost fully blessed. And we're going to get some more souls, albeit we don't need any more Tomb King souls. But let's have a wee fight, shall we? I'm not sure this will be much of a fight. We probably shouldn't bother fighting that. Yeah, it was pointless. Okay, so let's occupy it. Got the terrifying Mask of E. Now we very much want... When do we get the Chariot of the Gods? 19? Okay, so what do we want here? We have Restless Minions, Unit Capacity, Hero Capacity, Physical Resistance. Okay, let's get Hero Capacity and let's get ammunition for Skeleton Archers. Yeah, why not? Obviously I will update our counts on the Tomb Kings on our overall. I didn't really spend, that wasn't even unintentional that time. We don't really have too much to worry about, I don't think, at the moment. So, oh, you will get a Chariot eventually, because we're way over our Tomb King count. So, okay. Now you're mainly going to be my backup, so let's carry you on. I won't bother bringing Setra down there. I will get Setra to come up north and attack some bloody hands, I think. Not sure why you're not attacking. Ah, okay, because you wouldn't take it. We're gonna have to do something about Thegan's Errantry. Maybe we do want to bring this. Let's bring this army across. Oh, you can now get Tomb Guard, of course. Let's make this army a decent army. What? Actually, what do you have? Melee attack for Tomb Scorpion? You're normal. So, well, we'll leave you in there at the moment, actually. So, we have that. Oh, you've got some love. Oh my god, I can get a lot of them. Okay, well, let's get rid of all that. And let's get 2 Tomb Guard. It'll take a while to recruit all this, of course. And you can't get any catapults or anything like that. Let's get you 2 normal Tomb Guards. Okay. Oh yeah, ranger. I'm kind of just using this guy to explore, albeit the whole world is going to hate him eventually. Can we get any more raiding? There we go. Nice.
Arise, legions.
Nice, very nice.
Make way.
Man, everyone's going to hate me. Okay, let's get back to our story. Wait, I'm not going anywhere with this guy yet. No. Okay. He heard the scraping sounds as swords were drawn from their sheaths. These fools dared to think that he was a traitor, then so be it, he would slaughter them all. The Lord's anger granted him a maddened strength and agility. He moved faster than he should have despite his own plate armour. His vision was clouded in a red haze. He heard a knight swear to the lady, and the Lord silenced the knight's players who had a sword into the arm's visor. The Lord began to curse the Lady of the Lake for this injustice. He began to curse the gods and his kingdom for murdering his wife. As anger raged within him, he saw the remaining knights beginning to back away. There would be no mercy, for there could only be blood. His vengeance could only be replayed in blood. Giving a loud, feral roar, he thought that he could hear a deep, dark laughter in the back of his mind. Well, I think we might know who you are now. The Black King's eyes opened as the dream faded. Slowly rising from the ivory throne, he removed his helmet, the one piece of armour which had yet to fuse to his flesh. The Black King was bald-headed and pale-skinned man, with teeth which were filed sharp, and the signal of the Chaos Undivided was tattooed upon his forehead. Moving towards a keg filled with nurse mead, which stood on a set of short-legged wooden legs, of which also stood upon a sturdy wooden table. Picking up a tankard made from the bones of a defiled Shilan priestess, which was placed beside the keg. He filled it to the brim. He drank the frothy and bubbling liquid which carried a bit of warpstone in it. He really needed to drink, for the stress of the last few days had been getting to him. Oh yeah, let's just drink some warpstone mead for the stress. Sure. Oh, are you at war with vegan sedentary? Go on, Tomb King Dwarfs. I can understand the situation why we might want to keep the dwarves. Maybe the Tomb Kings want to build more. And I don't think skeletons are in the best position to build. Oh, you got a trait, the raider. Nice. Should I fight that? I might be able to win that. Let's just fight it because we're not having a battle. It's a silly one, but why not? It is a siege, to be fair. A lot will depend on how they decide to attack here. Oh. I didn't really expect that, I'll be honest. Okay, well, we're going to need one. That is ridiculous that they've done this. Okay, fine. Oh, bugger. I'm being an absolute idiot. You're not firing, are you? Okay, fine. I don't think I will win this. What a silly little battle. So let's bring you in here as well. We can fight you off. I feel like we probably can. Oh no, probably not. Night goblins. Goblin spearmen probably, yes. Okay, firing on that, please. You can fire at the trolls. And you fire at the goblin wolf riders. What are you doing? Okay, that's not bad actually. I'll fire at the trolls. So the night goblins will definitely beat me here. I am going to get heals though in this situation. So you go after them. Okay, these guys are almost down. Nice. Take them down now. Okay, get on the walls. You guys get up here. Make sure you hurt them. You stay where you are. You did pretty well. Okay, so that's actually one there already. So you can probably go here actually. I'd like you to fire in on the goblins. Exactly what I imagined was going to happen there. You come back. Yeah, I might just win this actually. Didn't really expect to win this, I'll be honest. I'm a little bit concerned about what you're going to get up to. Okay, you go after them. Trolls. Fight at the trolls. Come on. Yeah, you're going down easily. Just keep firing, lads. Oh, you little buggers. Okay, fire at the night goblins. You just stay there, both of you. Okay, there's the heal. That's just what we needed. You must be broken. Come on. Fire in on them, lads. Fire in. Not the most exciting battle, but I do like fighting these small battles sometimes. Just to see what tactics you can use to win this sort of situation. Sure that's going to be okay. Okay, so they're actually down now, which is great. Send these skeleton warriors over there. Great if you could fire in on them. That's going to happen too easily. Okay, fire on the night goblins. I need you to chase them just in case. Come on now. Come on, fire. Bloody knew they would come back. Come on, kill the general if you can. Oh, you little horrible buggers. Come on. Come on, on fire. Fire! What are you doing? Idiots. What are you lot up to? Getting mauled by Murzab. Better be fighting here. Come on. Seriously, that single night goblin? Fire. Nice. Cowards that you are. It's always nice to see. Okay, you chase. You get after them. And you go after the general as well. Okay, follow them up just in case. How's their general doing? Oh, thank God. I was worried a bit about the general. At the war for a Bretonian might just kill me. Okay, all good. Close victory. Not the most exciting battle, but sometimes you just need to do it. Otherwise, I was going to lose that city there, I'm pretty convinced. Now it means I don't have to go directly into the mountains. I can go across to, is it the Caliph's Palace? The Wizard's Palace? Something like that? Okay, let's get those jars. Tilia is back. Weapon strength. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we will send you down here still then. What about this city? Yeah, we need Kofar. Because we need to... upgrade it so we can get the spice. What else have we got going on? Obviously we're more or less at the end of the episode now. But let's have a little look. Let's stay on this side, I think.
My servant fails me.
Okay, we've got quite a lot of jars coming in now. We've got 9 generation a turn. We will eventually get 19, we'll double that. You are recruiting a half decent army here. Although we could really do with a casket of souls with this army. We've got Setra going up there, and Setra is going to go into the Badlands after. In fact, no, Setra is going to come down to the Black Pyramid, and we're going to deal with the Dune Kingdoms actually. We'll probably let Fegan's Errantry live just now. I've got a huge interest, but we do want to take out the Sorcerer Islands. Okay, so I think we'll call it there. As always, please remember to click that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment, let me know your feelings on this. I know this is not my most popular series, but I do enjoy sort of themed roleplay ones. I hope some of you are enjoying this. And I'll see you for the next one, folks. Thanks and goodbye.